Do we really need the European Union? Is the euro a good idea? Should we go vote in the European elections and choose the politicians for the European Parliament in May this year? Why? Looking for some answers, we talk to people from all around Europe who either run or work at companies of all sizes. We ask them about the EU, the euro, free movement in Europe, trade, challenges to sell European products, especially when the US and China compete with them, and also how to succeed as Europeans. Let's see. In Lithuania, we talked to Paulius Balota of the construction company Peiko Lietuva, a subsidiary of the Finnish company Peiko, with productions worldwide.
Thanks to Europe, in 12 years we have grown 10 times. Starting with less than 40 employees in 2006, now we have more than 300.
The people working for Peiko know that closed borders would make an end to their global success. This is especially important for smaller countries.
Sweden is a small country and we have always been dependent on trade with other countries. Trade leads to more job opportunities in every country. Trade is for free, but protectionism will cost.
Anna-Lena warns against protectionism. Open markets also have helped Agrana, the leading food processing company in Austria.
Thanks to Europe, the Austrian food and drink industry has doubled its sales and tripled its exports. Agrana has gained its market position in Central and Eastern Europe, especially thanks to the European Union.
In Ireland, Shellcove is providing businesses with event management and marketing services. We asked the managing director about Europe.
Ireland is a small, open economy and 98% of our businesses employ less than 50 people. So access to any external market is crucial for the success of our businesses, and access to the EU as a marketplace gives us potentially 500 million customers.
From Ireland, we went to the Czech Republic, where industrial manufacturing is an important sector. We spoke with Zbigniew Frolek, the founder of the company Linet. Linet manufactures about 110,000 hospital and nursing beds per year and exports them worldwide. What is his view on Europe today?
Our products are much more accepted after entering the European Union, and the export is dramatically increased, not for Linet only, but for many other companies.
But today, it's not only about the free movement of goods in Europe, but also about the free circulation of data, says Matthias Hartmann. For example, for IBM, working on cognitive robotics or artificial intelligence.
I also believe that if we look at this situation economically, and especially coming from the digital industry, we know that digital sharing, working, data knows no border. My urgent appeal: let us make this Europe something that our children and grandchildren can still enjoy. And therefore I say wholeheartedly, here and today,
Danke Europa. But for a better Europe, we also need a stable currency and very solid banks to help companies grow. We asked Anna Botin of the Eurozone's largest bank what she thinks about the euro.
Thanks to Europe, the bank I lead can serve more people and businesses in more countries than we could have dreamed of 30 years ago. The euro and the single market made this possible by providing stability and certainty and openness. And by working together, Europeans have benefited from more jobs, better standards of living and new opportunities.
More opportunities, for example, for Hein, the baking machine company in Luxembourg, where a stable euro helps sell their products globally.
Today, 95% of our products are exported to European bakers. Therefore, also the introduction and enlargement of the euro area further facilitates our transactions and is part of our future export strategy.
So far, company leaders support an open Europe because it allowed them to grow. But due to the recent migration crisis, the free movement of people within Europe was questioned. We went to Ireland, Austria and Lithuania to hear if borders in Europe should be kept open.
Talent is key to success in today's globalised world. And thanks to Europe, we at Trilogy Technologies have access to world-class, innovative workers from right across the EU. They've enriched our company, but also our society more generally.
Thanks to Europe, free movement of people can be guaranteed, which includes the brightest young minds to whom we can offer opportunities, and not to forget the euro.
Thanks to Europe and projects that I took part in, I have
wonderful experience visiting other countries and meeting other teachers and students.
Thank you, Europe! With support from the EU budget, many European regions, companies and businesses could better invest in modern technologies. So what about the importance of EU support?
Thanks to Europe, we are creating a future port together, which is often called the heart of Lithuania's economy. The growth of Klaipėda port is tightly linked with the growth of our country, and throughout these 28 years, Klaipėda became one of the leading ports in the Baltic Sea. This was achieved primarily thanks to considerable European investments and proactive involvement in its projects.
Thanks to Europe, we have the chance to develop several projects of modernization that covered production, quality control, robotics, ecological savings, solar energy, and a very modern, green and certified cannery. Only with effective support of the EU, we achieved these realities in real time in a sector with huge and unbalanced competition worldwide.
Thanks to Europe, we have funding for R&D and innovation program, crucial for us as an iron ore company operating north of the Arctic Circle. Our competitiveness on a global market is strongly depending on that.
People we talk to also see Europe as the basis for peace and prosperity. For instance, the founder of the textile company, Peppermint.
Thanks to Europe, we enjoy peace and prosperity on our continent. Only together we can provide answers to the worldwide challenges. So let us not leave Europe to those who only emphasize problems, but to those who work on solutions.
Thank you, Europe, for the 60 years of peace, and thank you as well for Erasmus project that is helping to prepare the new generation of European leaders and developing the European culture.
The founders of today's European Union started with the European coal and steel community, leading to modern industries today like Slovakia's steel manufacturing in Košice.
Thanks to Europe, our country has become safer, more stable and more prosperous.
The European elections in May this year will be decisive for the future of 500 million Europeans, for our prosperity and opportunities for all of us. That's why we say, Europe is voting, make it your business.